Right, hello guys, it's me, Lightning Born YouTube. Chloe is going to be joining me in a second, and we're going to be doing the review of the Witchfinders, and it takes you away. As you can see by my really enthusiastic about that episode. Well, you'll see what I think of it. Think of it later. So yeah, Chloe's going to be joining me in a bit, so that should be good. What's this? Oh, right. So yeah. Yeah, so that's really really good. So yeah, that'll be good. So yeah, how are you guys? Basically, so yep, Chloe will be with me in a second. Download this. Right, so yeah, Chloe is going to be joining me in a second. So she'll ring me in a sec. Okay. So, yeah. So yeah, guys, what did you think of the Witchfinders and it takes you away? What did you think of that? If you want to, put down in the comments below. We'd love to see them. Your thoughts of the episode. So. So yeah. Okay. So so yeah, so yeah, Chloe will be with me in just a second. So yeah. Now I've started because it was already scheduled for 2:30. So, and I thought Chloe will join me in a second. So yeah, she'll be with us in a sec. Right, yeah, sorry. Right, okay. So yeah, Chloe will be joining us in this. Oh, right, and she's here now, guys. Yeah. So hi, Chloe. All right. What did that? I can't. I can't hear you, Chloe. Oh, are you there? Oh, you're there. You are there. Yes. Um. Yep. I can hear you. So, guys, yep, Chloe's here now. So, yeah, we can start properly. So, how are you? Okay. Yeah, it seems like ages since we did our last review, even though it was only last week. So yeah, today we're doing the Witchfinders, and it takes you away. Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, so yeah, so that's what we're going to be reviewing today. And if you want to, guys, drop in the comments down below. If you want to tell us your opinion on the episode. There you go, baby. Sorry about that. Blimey. Right. So, yes. So the Witchfinders. I really liked the Witchfinders. It was a rather weird story, but I think I quite liked it. Yeah, I like the idea of the story. I like the plot and that. Yeah. But the moral action, I had a problem a little bit with, and the doctor herself, I had a few tips with, but yeah, I thought a few things about that. Yeah, it was a weird episode, wasn't it? But yeah. So yeah. So yeah, Kablam. Oh well, yeah, we've already done Kablam. Oopsie. Let me just find it on TARDIS data call wiki. Where's the witch? Hang on, go to series 11. Oh god. Right, okay. See. Where is it? Right. Okay, episodes. Oh, television stories. There we go. The Witchfinders. There you go. Right. So yeah, basically this episode does what it says on the tin. It's basically set in Bilehurst Crag, which is in Lancashire. And basically, well, there were people being accused of witches, and yeah, it was a weird episode. It was. But I did like Alan Cumming as King James I, who is probably one of the biggest guest stars the Doctor Who has got in years. I mean, a big. We're talking Emmy Award winning, Tony Award winning. He's won lots of awards, so it's really a coup for them to get Alan Cumming. So yeah, basically, the episode starts with the TARDIS arriving into the village, and they arrive, and then they see that that someone is being burnt at the stake for being accused of witch. And they're being dropped into the water. Yes. The doctor tried to save the woman. She dived into the water, but she couldn't, and it was too late. And so that's where, yeah, it's a weird episode. This. Yeah, you gotta kind of like watch it when you're wide awake. Really. Yeah. Some bits of the story I don't know that have sort they were quite dull, but some bits just like really confused me, and I just thought it was just like not needed, and like I said, the villain actually, yeah, I didn't agree with the villain at all. No, but yeah, it's a strange episode. So but it was I did quite enjoy it, and I did enjoy Alan Cumming as King James I. I think the guest stars really stole the story rather than the main, so Jodie and the others. It was actually the guest stars that really took the best performance, I think. So yeah, Alan Cumming and the person who played Becca. Ooh, and nearly slipped. Nearly slipped from my chair then. Oh, okay. Right, so oh dear, it's gonna be like the one I did. It's gonna be like Ben's last one when we were laughing. We were so much. It's gonna be that all over again. So yes, so Siobhan Fearon, I think she's Irish, the person who played Becca. Or is it Willa? Hang on.
I think that's the right one.
Oh, actually, it's Willa who I was on about. Lily Steele.
Other one, the main woman, that makes me sound so bad.
Becca was the one. Oh,
yeah, I think that's the right one.
Becca was the villain who chopped the tree down.
Yeah, that's it. That's the who I was thinking.
Yeah, it's very weird. I mean, it wasn't the best episode of this of the series. I mean, to be pardon.
It was like an enjoyable ride, so to speak. It wasn't like
Yeah.
Yeah, you could like analyze it and everything, but I think it was just one of them where you can just watch on like a late Sunday afternoon, just randomly.
Yeah, as Ben said to me, it was a rainy day episode. He likes to call it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, and by the way, just an update, guys. It looks like it's going to be the 3rd of January when we'll be reviewing the New Year's special and sort of looking back on Series 11 as a whole. So provisionally, so it might change, so we don't know. But I'm going to say at the moment, 3rd of January. So, yep. Late Christmas present, I suppose. Right. Anyway, so yeah, I think it's the guest stars that really have to take the credit for carrying this episode. The Doctor, I don't know.
Yeah, I've got quite a bit on the Doctor, to tell you the truth.
Oh, okay. Do you want to read us what you've put?
Yeah, I can do. Right, I said that something that annoyed me was the Doctor herself. The Doctor was so excited about the idea of living mud that she let the band gloom over her, and it just felt like a Scooby-Doo or Punch the Judy moment with Yaz She was also unable to bring King James on her side with one of her trademark speeches, and in fact, he actually leaves her speechless by the end of the episode. Having a more vulnerable Doctor isn't a bad thing, but in an episode like that repeatedly states that women can only do so much feels like a missed opportunity for Whittaker's Doctor to step up and prove to everyone, that she is still the Doctor we all know and love. It actually felt like this episode hadn't defined who the Doctor was. That's what said.
Oh, yeah, okay. I would say that's fair enough. Yeah. So basically, Becca, who is the person in charge, she cut a tree down, which is where the Morax, when they're basically hiding in tree form. So she cut the tree, and then Becca had been infected with
by somebody else. There's theories going about that. Maybe it was the Time Lords that imprisoned them, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I've not been on Facebook or anything, so I can't really tell you.
Yeah, but yeah, yeah, it wasn't a great episode, if I'm honest, but it was okay. I mean, unfortunately, this series there just hasn't been an episode that really says to you, "Wow, that was brilliant. I want to watch that again and again and again." I don't know about you, Chloe, but I think the writing really needs to step up next series because it's not good enough.
I don't mean it like offensively to the writers, because I wouldn't like to say that, being a writer myself, and because obviously I know how that feels, but yeah, they need to step up. And when you watch a Dave's episode or that episode or so on, just one of them.
Yep.
It just feels like when you go back to George's episodes that it's just missing something.
Yes.
You can't explain it, but it's missing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's not enjoyable, but
Yeah, and if there's no series arc, then Sunday's finale is going to be really bland.
Yeah, well, I'm really missing the series arc, but I think maybe he might have given it up because of the hybrid story arc that obviously was the last one that we had.
Oh dear.
Because yeah, I'm not being offensive or anything.
Well, actually, the last story arc was actually the Vault story arc, sort
Yeah,
of.
but you know what I mean? I mean, like I call it the juicy ones. You know what I mean? Don't get me started.
Sorry.
Don't get me started. We're gonna have one of them episodes just like you.
Yes. Oh god. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose the Vault, that was a bit predictable. It was. And yeah, the hybrid, that was just a complete mess. That was.
Yeah, like people are still to this day trying to say who it is because also on the show they said it was the Doctor and Clara. That's obviously why they had to separate each other and obviously get rid of memories and all that.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to swear.
Yeah, and there was my cats. Just if you could hear that running around, thumping round, that's them chasing each other. Oh, blimey.
Yeah, it just people to this day are still trying to analyze it and say who it really was because I still think it was just the Doctor, not Clara or anything, just the Doctor.
Yes.
It just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Well, it wasn't a particular person, did they? They'd say, "Oh, it could be the Doctor and Clara. It could be. It could."
Yeah, it was just
a complete mess, and that was why I wanted Moffat out. But Chibnall really needs to step up.
Yeah, I feel like he's not really no offense Joy's Doctor now, but
Yeah, it's not the cast's fault, is it? It's the writing. No.
The actors do their best with what they can work with, like a lot of storylines with Big Harvey.
However, I have to say, for Series 12, I tell you who I would like to come back. Pete McTine, who wrote Kablam, he said his whole screenwriting career was to try write a story for Doctor Who. He's a Doctor Who fan, and I think I'd love to see him come back. But all the others, meh. No, it's back to Chibnall. It is.
Chibnall, but somebody else is co-writing it.
Oh.
I'll have to try and find the article. I was just browsing on me when I'm bored.
Right.
I was browsing and yeah, just keep crossing.
Okay. Where was your sauce? Tomato or mayonnaise? Oh, sorry. So, yeah, the Witchfinders. Graham Bradley Walsh was really good though in this episode. You know, he was quite funny. He was. I don't like Bradley Walsh, but I do like the character of Graham. I just can't stand Bradley Walsh. But then Graham wouldn't really work if another actor. If Bradley Walsh is perfect, I like. It's sort of complicated. Graham wouldn't be perfect without Bradley Walsh, but I don't like Bradley Walsh, but I like Graham. It's a bit complicated. My feelings on Graham. Oh dear, that sounded so wrong. Okay, that's so wrong. That sounds like I fancied him. Oh dear. Oh, this episode definitely is a bit of controversy because the Doctor has actually mentioned that something from the Old Testament, and she said you should read the New Testament, love thy neighbor. So yeah, that's quite controversial for a primetime show.
It's also something something else that annoyed me is when they're talking about the devil and that, and then don't say you don't believe in it and all that rubbish. And it's like you confronted it when you were in your temple.
Oh yeah.
Must I shout it?
Yes.
I nearly shouted at the screen, say you truth, because it was like there's something popping in my head. That's what I was like when I was watching it.
I see. Yeah. So yeah. So I thought this episode was okay, but nothing special.
Not forgettable, but quite forgettable if you know what I'm trying to say.
Yes. Yeah. However, Sagan Akino's music is again just fantastic for me. I think that's been one of the best parts of the series is the music.
Yeah. What do you think of the Lorax though and the other concept of them and that?
Yeah, they were. I actually thought they said the Lorax. They did.
I have no idea.
Yeah, they are the Morax, but I actually thought they said the Lorax. I thought, hey, up is Doctor? Have they got a bit of Doctor Seuss in here? So yeah, I I don't know. I can't even remember, to be honest. What was it that they wanted, the Morax?
I can't really remember too sure. I wrote a little bit about them, but
That just shows you, if you can't remember what their motive is, then that's a sign that it's an episode that just immediately just goes out your head. Yeah, which is it's that's not a good sign, is it, of the whole series? Okay, so and so let's look who was directing it. So for the Witchfinders, the director was, oh, where's it gone? The director was Sally Apraman. Yeah,
I would not have. Yeah, sorry, I'm sorry.
oh, okay. And the producer was Alex Mercer, so he's produced pretty much all the episodes, I think. And the writer was Joy Wilkinson, who.
Wow.
What?
Sorry, my brother just sent me a post. I'm sorry. That's gonna be online now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. Moving on to. It takes you away. Oh, dearie me. Where to start with this? I thought it was garbage, in my opinion. A mess. An absolute mess. Oh, dear.
Well, it's like I got a lot of thoughts on this episode, to tell you the truth. I got a lot of thoughts on
Okay. I think so. We'll go to your thoughts, if that's all right, Chloe. Then first for this episode.
Yes. Well, on my good point section, I said that once it reveals itself, sadly about 10 to 15 minutes later than it should have, it takes you away was a reflection on grief, loss, fear, desperate hope, loneliness, seeing what you have, and making a fresh start. It was a tale about not letting the loneliness that comes after losing someone consume you. It tells such a huge idea through an alternative sentiment universe parallel to our own, while also keeping it rooted to Ryan and Graham's ongoing character over losing Grace back in the woman of elsewhere. The struggle Graham goes through when the solid track, I think that's how I pronounce it.
Yes.
Presents him with Grace is heartbreaking and has a truly brilliant performance by Bradley Walsh. The trauma of the episode is what finally allows him and Ryan actually have a relationship up, which is brilliant end to their character that's been shown to us throughout the season. That's what I got on the good bits anyway.
Okay, right. And the bad part?
Oh dear. While the idea of the soundtrack's intent really works, as weird as it is, unfortunately not everything in the episode does. The focus on Han, or however you pronounce the girl's name, sorry, and a mysterious dad, Eric, missing for days as an unseen creature apparently stalks his daughter on a daily basis, sets up a creepy tone. But once it's revealed that Eric actually set the whole thing up so he could spend time in the Soultrack's realm, or whatever it's called, so he could spend time with his dead wife, the episode never actually said how deeply messed up this is. It's really balls me, that does actually. And that's not even before you get to the conclusion on the episode, when after masquerading around as deceased loved ones in its attempt to lure humans into existence, the Soultrack says goodbye to the Doctor in the form of a talking frog. That's what really creeps me up. Doctor's stirring speech about the power of friendship and having to let go is a remarkably well-delivered one from Jodie, but she's giving it to a frog. It is a moment that is so far beyond what we expect from the show, it almost threatens to fall apart into nonsense. That's what I wrote.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, it's not going to be kind from me.
I was trying to be as polite as possible because I liked it, but like I said in the good parts, about all them things that it's actually about, and I can relate to it on that personal level, but the talking frog, it just ruined it. And like I said before, I try not to swear because when I get emotional about something, I swear.
Yeah, well, of course, we all do.
Yeah, it's oh dear. It's just when it was a talking frog, I get the sentiment and everything, but oh my god, it ruined it. I mean, I was like feeling really heartbroken over the episode, and then the frog came on. I was trying not to laugh. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Were you like rolling on the floor, were you, almost?
Yeah, it was like I was watching TV and I was like, hey, what's this now? Because it's not on school before this was before it started talking. And then it started talking. It's like, what the hell are you doing, Dottie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's on a motorbike. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. In my opinion, it was garbage from start to finish. Just a complete mess. The Doctor eating soil, the whole thing of ribbons, the King of the Seven Stomachs, the flesh moths, the mirror, the talking frog. Pardon?
The flesh moths and that weird alien creature in the middle of the two sections wasn't even, in my opinion. They could have easily just gone through the mirror and then gone straight to that realm or whatever you call it. I quite remember.
Yeah. The talking frog, the title, the Doctor eating. So I just have a problem with everything in this episode. I think it's probably one of the worst episodes I've ever watched. 0 out of 10, I would give it.
I wouldn't know what I'd give. I'm so conflicted about it. Like I said, hopeless.
Yeah, just dear me. I do not want to see this.
In it would have been fun in my eyes. If you took certain bits out of it, the bits that wasn't needed in this I'm so wrong. But the bits that wasn't needed in my eyes, if you took them away, would have been quite a good episode.
And the title and the title is one of the worst titles I have ever seen in a Doctor episode. It takes you away. Just
the soundtrack doesn't exactly take you away because you've got to do the physical walking through the thing, and yes, it doesn't even keep you really anyway. You're the one that wants to stay with the person or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to laugh. The talking frog's gone in my mind now, sorry. But that is just, oh dear, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything from this episode is to me, in my opinion, just it's garbage from start to finish. There's nothing good about this episode for me. Not even one little tiny thing. All really bad. 0 out of 10 for me. Abysmal. Yeah, not kind to this episode at all, I'm afraid. And I've never actually thought of an episode that I've seen and called it abysmal, but this was abysmal.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some really rubbish episodes and whatnot, but
this just pushed them all to the side. It does.
yeah.
So, well, the music was average. The
Even your music doesn't impress you.
no, the guest cast was average. Everything, just nothing, absolutely nothing. And of it being sort of like a fairy tale, just
The writers don't seem to be so horrible.
and eating soil. What the fuck? Eating soil?
I know the doctor seems to be really off her nut this regeneration. I mean, the Capaldi doctor, he's sort of acting autistic, and I'm allowed to say that because I'm autistic, so I'm not bullied or anything. But so it one was understandable. Obviously, he was sort of living with trauma of Central and all that.
Yes.
But this generation, there's sort of it's like they don't know what to do with her, so to speak. And that's what I'm getting off anyway.
Although I must point out, because this doctor, because she doesn't have the trauma of the Time War anymore and the guilt, I think she's a much more relaxed doctor. Even Capaldi wasn't really relaxed, was he?
No.
Even though, of course, he'd saved Gallifrey before he turned into the 12th Doctor.
Yeah. No, Capaldi's regeneration, it sort of reminds me of like the ninth incarnation, just like the trauma that he's going through in that.
Well, sorry, I just have to point something out there. The ninth was ready to go. He accepted the regeneration because I think he was quite happy to see the back of that face.
Yeah. Oh no, I meant just how he acted. I wasn't on about regeneration aspect.
Oh, okay, because the ninth Doctor, by the time of his regeneration, he doesn't moan about changing. He's quite. He even jokes about what he'll be like next. So.
Yeah, that's probably why he's my favourite regeneration. That sounds quite wrong, but just because he doesn't moan about it, and I don't mean that physically.
Yes. However, someone pointed out on YouTube on a comment that the 12th Doctor, the 10th Doctor didn't want to change because he wanted to be him, but the 12th Doctor actually wanted to die, as in not regenerate, because he was fed up of all the people that he'd lost. So if he did die, he wouldn't have to suffer all that loss. So actually, the two regenerations were different reasons. So for the 10th Doctor, it was about him not wanting to change. For the 12th Doctor, it was about wanting to finally permanently die. So oh yeah, I definitely miss Capaldi. I mean, his insults, and it's a shame. Series 10, that was when he really started to improve, and then, yeah.
Yeah, I just wish that they would have given him
better writing. I know, because he's a great actor, Capaldi. I mean, even before Doctor Who, he's been acting since the 80s, I think. So, yeah, he's a veteran actor. So, yeah, it is a shame. But I'd love to see him come back maybe for the 60th anniversary.
Yeah, Capaldi said when I was at London Film and Comic Con, he said he doesn't want to appear as Doctor again, and he thinks that he likes the idea that his Doctor won't be able to do a multi-story Doctor thing. I can't remember his exact words, but that is pretty much what he said.
Wait, hang on. He likes the idea of his doctor not being able to do. I don't get it.
Not like so basically like he likes the idea that his doctor would just be like too busy to interact with like another incarnation or something like that. You know what I mean? So he would not be available to do another adventure as the doctor. So he has said in an interview on stage that he doesn't want to do it again, which has deeply upset me.
Oh, okay. I would have thought because he's a Doctor Who fan, he would have.
Yeah, but it's one of them things like when it's time to go, time goes. You know what I mean? It's like Luke Newman in his series. He doesn't want to do like the multi-doctor story.
Yeah.
Like he kind of wanted to stay in the role as well.
Yeah. For those of you watching who are going like, what the heck are they on about? Luke Newman, Doctor 2012, does his own fan film series, which is really, really good. I mean, it's just done. Daniel J. Patton, who's a fellow YouTuber and visual effects artist, his effects are good. The stories are really amazing, and they've got a sort of good a gang in a way that just gives you some brilliant stories. Like you've got Luke and you've got Megan, you've got Docker Chapman, you've got you've got lots of people, and they have done brilliant. And now Luke his doctor has regenerated into Dom Greenwood Martin, who's taking over, which I am looking forward to his doctor. Pardon?
I think it's going to be radical and unintended.
Pun intended.
His capture is going to be radical.
Okay, right. Wow. Oh, yes. Yes, that was a very strange regeneration, wasn't it, that scene?
But it was so heartbreaking. And then it was like, boom, happy clownish music. And it was like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, it was a strange episode, yeah. Now I'm wondering, I realised there was such a lot of similarities to Twice Upon a Time's regeneration, but of course, I think, I can't remember, but the fall of the Doctor, that came after Twice Upon a Time, didn't it? Oh, okay, right. So yeah. So yeah. Anyway, back to where we got distracted, didn't we? Oh goodness me. So yeah, nothing for me. Not even the music. Nothing. Oh, that's just my phone buzzing there. Pardon? Yep. Oh goodness me. So oh yeah, they are, and I'm really enjoying doing these reviews. You know, it's great to see what other people think, and doing videos with my mates. It's really, really good. I definitely really enjoy doing these reviews. I don't know about you, Chloe.
Oh yeah, I'm really enjoying them because it's great to actually be able to talk about like the show without basically getting abused all of your way.
Yeah. So yeah. What was I gonna say? Yes, now I remember. So yeah, nothing for me can save It Takes You Away. Not 0 out of 10. Abysmal. Yeah, so that's quite brutal for a Doctor Who episode, but yes. That's how I feel about it. And if I didn't even like the sound or the look of it, but I thought, well, maybe they'll prove me wrong. But then I was like, after the episode, I don't want to see that ever again. That
We need to up again. The frog literally was like something. Yeah, no disrespect, classic. Because I obviously love it as a fan and all that, but it looks like something from classic too, in my opinion. It's just not something from today's time. Because with our technology, they could pretty much make that frog look really realistic. But
he did. The frog looked really realistic by frog standards.
no, in my opinion, it's I don't know what word is.
Scaly.
No, it just looks. The quietest word for it is that, but you know what I mean. I'm trying not to.
Oh no, frogs are never scaly, actually. Oh yeah, well, lizards are more scaly.
I know that for myself.
But yeah, basically, you know my thoughts on It Takes You Away. What did you guys think? Like I said, I think, yeah, absolutely garbage from start to finish. A car crash episode.
It was just, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's preview the next episode as I always do. Let's preview the finale, which I don't have any hope or optimism for, but of course I'll still watch it to see if they really do, if they do blow it out of the water.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've not got any optimism, unfortunately. And yeah. So it's the Battle of Ranskoor and Koloth. I think that's how you pronounce it. So on the planet of on the planet of Ranskoor and Koloth lie the remains of a brutal battlefield. But as the Doctor, Graham, Yaz, and Ryan answer 9 separate distress calls, they discover the planet they discover the planet holds far more secrets. Who is the Mistress Commander with no memory? What lies beyond the mists? Who or what are the Ooks? The answers will lead the Doctor and her friends towards a deadly reckoning. And it does, but like you say, a synopsis could sound intriguing and the episode could be absolutely another garbage one. So we'll see. I don't have any optimism, but we'll see. We'll see. If the finale turns out to be bland, it will be a shame for the series to go out on a whimper.
And it's also good. I just want to say that Jodie's also confirmed that she's back with
She has, yeah. I was just about to tell you that.
Yeah, no, I saw that on North, and I went, yay!
Yeah, Chloe was like coming to the frog, yay! Yeah. So, so obviously, so Jodie, Bradley, Tossin, and Mandip are all back as the Doctor, Graham, Ryan, and Yaz. And this episode's guest cast is Phyllis Logan. The name seems familiar, but I can't remember what she's been in. Phyllis Logan. No, I'm sure it'll come back to me in my sleep. I'll just wake up and I'll be like, Phyllis Logan, that's what she's been in. We have Mark Addy, who has been in Atlantis, which is another BBC Saturday night drama after Merlin. He's been in The Full Monty, if you've ever seen that, Chloe.
I've only heard of it because of Robert Carlyle. I've not watched it.
Okay. Yeah, The Full Monty, let's just leave that there, I think. Yeah, you can leave your head on. Hopefully, I won't get done for copyright for just singing just a tiny little bit of that. Oh dear. Right. Why did I mention the full Monty? And we have a character called Delph, played by Parcelle Ascot, who sounds French, so we'll see who she is, because I've never heard of her. Oh, it's a he, and he's English. Oops. I thought it. I thought it sounded like a girl. Oh dear. Oh god. Right. Sang. And someone called Jan Lee. Never heard of her. And yeah, Chris Chibnall is credited as sole writer. So yeah, I think it will just be him as sole writer. Alex Mercer, producer. Jamie Childs, who helmed last week's episode and helmed The Woman Who Fell to Her Fees back for this. And of course, Matt Strevens and Chris Chibnall are the executive producers. So, Chloe, what is your thoughts on the finale? Are you optimistic that we'll finally get a good finale, or?
I don't really know, to be true, because obviously with like there's been no story arc. It has kind of left me feeling a bit deflated about the whole thing, because obviously this is like normally this is like the big reveal, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Who is it? You know, all that. But now it's just, oh, it's another episode. You know what I mean? It just feels like that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting, isn't it? Yeah, and Chloe and I will be back on Sunday for a sort of pre-finale build-up, basically. So looking back on the series, sharing our hopes, thoughts, and theories for the series, and sort of looking ahead to the New Year's Day special, which does look intriguing, and the synopsis and the pictures does. So I am looking forward to that. So yeah. Well, I've got hope for the New Year's Day special. The finale, not so much, but we'll see. It could really surprise us, but yeah, I'm afraid my optimism has been drained by It Takes You Away. In a bad way. Yeah, I hope I never see that episode repeated on TV ever again. Well, I wouldn't go that far. It doesn't torture me, but what? Right. So yeah, me and Chloe will be back on Sunday. Time to be confirmed. So yeah. So we'll see, won't we? Okay, guys. Thank you. So, I've only just realised I all this time. Oh yeah, I did show Skype. See what I thought had happened is I didn't show the Skype window, which meant I thought I saw you were basically a disembodied voice. Like, remember Ben's reaction to when it showed that. So you haven't been showing Skype all this time. People are just wondering, where's this disembodied voice coming from? Yeah, Ben's face is just priceless. So yeah, me and Chloe will see you for the build-up of the finale, and then we shall see you on the 3rd of January, subject to change. But I'm saying at the moment, as a provisional date, that's a good word, provisional. Yeah. Yes, I do. Well, I suppose I've got bits of the Doctor in myself. Yeah. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and me and Chloe will see you on Sunday for our pre-finale build-up of the series. If you want to, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the Lightning Board YouTube channel, and we'll see you Sunday. Bye.